First of all, welcome to the awards. As Franchise India does about 95 of the shows, and I and Sachin were discussing that what we should do, and especially in the retail environment, and we felt that the most important area we need to touch upon is the customer service, and this is the first of that awards. We will see a lot many initiatives around customer service across country would happen soon. A little bit about the book. I mean, I think both Joseph and Sachin decided that this probably would be an apt occasion for launching this book also. And this is our fourth title from Entrepreneur India. Three I have written and one Sachin has done. And every time, in everything we did, Joseph was very, very integral part of it. The first book I wrote was actually a default. It was something which I do for a living, which is on franchising. And that subject is something which you can wake me up at 4 o'clock in the night and I can talk about it. The second was my life journey as an entrepreneur. I felt that there were things I've done it right and things I've not done right. So I captured that. And incidentally, what happened was that when we did the second book, Take Charge, it did well. Luckily for us, it was well received in the market, and so the pressure came on Joseph and everybody else to create another product which we can bring in the market. And that put me into difficulty because every time in the evening he'll come, and I used to call him a little late because he likes the single malt as I like. So we will both sit down and he will say what we should really night next. And I was kind of running out of ideas, and I will say, oh no, I'm thinking about something next. And was very difficult for me to find out anything which is new, which I can bring to the shelf. Because for me, this is not what I do for living. This is my passion. I want to contribute back whatever my learnings are. So I felt that what is there which is something which I can bring as a fresh idea to the thing, and probably it can help some people. And so what happened was that, as a consultant, I've been consulting about 400 odd companies, and just yesterday I finished my assignment with the largest company in the country. So we had experience of a lot of these companies, and the first 15 slides, almost every company I went was very similar. So I did this demand supply gap, and demand was always very high in any product we brought in, and supply was always less. So there was obvious reason that anything you bring to India would create a great amount of market for you. But the facts in the market was very different. People created great retail brands, great products, and they were not so received well. And it surprised every single marketer and said, what is happening? I'll give you an example of one of my dear friends. I consulted him. He runs a big fashion brand. And he's also part of one of the largest groups in India. So one of the days he called me up, he said, let's have coffee together. Just now how you call consultants to pick their mind or take some market intelligence. So he said, do you think, Gaurav, everybody's season was bad as our season was bad this year? So I said, probably I don't have an answer on that, but I'll come back to you tomorrow. So we went back to my office. I have a lot of young people working, and asked them that, would you wear the brand anymore? What is happening on the ground? And I got my answer, and I called him up and said, look, season was really bad for a lot of Indian fashion brands because Zara happened to them. There was no more excitement left for people to carry your handbag or your product or wear your product when Zara was around. So that shift people didn't see. It was happening around you. So it's happening in almost everything we consume. It's happening in the cars we drive, the mobiles we carry, to anything we consume around us. So that shift made it very interesting for me to create this next product. I felt that this change, unlike what used to happen in the traditional times when we used to design a product, it used to go into prototype, it used to go into production, then it used to go to distribution, and then to the final customer. And the feedback also came in the same process back to you. And used to take years. My father used to like a car called Fiat, and he was loyal about it for many, many years. But that loyalty is changing very fast. I see people, I myself was using Nokia, then went to BlackBerry, to Apple, to Samsung. So that loyalty is changing very, very, very fast. and how we can in current times keep our products relevant, our brands being relevant to the market. So that was the idea of this book. I hope that you all would like it, and if you feel that there are improvements, please send it to us or Joseph. So this is what my little bit of input about my book is. And thank you very much once again. I really appreciate you being available here, and enjoy your evening. Thank you.